tonight I'm searching for stars. I'm up on Dartmoor, just above Barrowman's Nose, which is on the eastern side of Dartmoor. I've come up for a wild camp, so I'm camping overnight tonight, and I'm waiting for the Milky Way, ideally, to come over. It's due over between sort of 10:30 and midnight. I can just see the actual faint sort of trail, the start of it coming over, and it's due to come over between those times. So I'm shooting digitally tonight. Got my Canon 6D. I've got a 17-40 lens. 17mm is the widest I've got, but it's normally wide enough for this type of shoot. Yeah, it's as you can see, I've got my it's August and I've got my down jacket on. It's quite nippy up here tonight. My little lad is fast asleep in the tent at the moment, so I'm going to get him up later on when the galactic sort of core, or the centre of the Milky Way, comes over. The stars up here are unbelievable. They're really nice this time of year. And I've got at the moment got a fairly clear sky. There's a few clouds around, but not too bad. So I'm going to set up a composition and wait for that core to come over, and hopefully the skies will stay clear. Well, I've got a nice shot lined up here, literally just beside the tent. Got some nice sort of shaped boulders here. I kind of set up here knowing that this would be a good spot. I didn't want to go sort of wandering off too far. The galactic core's still not come over yet, but there's some nice sort of star constellations here. I've got no idea what they are. Saying that, there's a guy on YouTube called Alyn Wallace. I'll put a link below in the description. Check out his channel. He's absolutely fantastic. He goes all over the place shooting stars, sort of astrophotography. He's really good. It's worth checking out his channel. Yeah, so I've got my camera set up. I'm right at sort of 17mm, looking towards the core, which is coming up over the horizon at the moment. There's quite a bit of light pollution. Doesn't matter kind of where you are on Dartmoor. It kind of you get that kind of orangey tint. Can't really sort of get away from it really. In terms of settings, I've got the camera set at ISO 3200, right at f4 my aperture. I'm focused on. I'll show you on the lens in a minute how I focus. There's a couple of ways you can focus. You can either shine a torch on your subject, or the nearest subject to you, and with that light, obviously you either use your live view or focus manually through the viewfinder. But I find using the depth of field scale on my lens is the easiest way. I don't even have to look through the camera to focus. It's very quick, and I shall show you that in a minute. So yeah, in terms of film speed, like I say, ISO 3200. It's making the camera more sensitive and picking up stuff that you can't see with your eye. Okay, so this is the 17-40 lens. Just show you a quick focusing method. You see just here at the end of the scale, you've got the infinity symbol. People always think just focus on infinity and everything will be fine, but that doesn't always work. So I tend to just make that one move, so that little line beside the infinity symbol on this particular lens, just line it up with the line here, and that's basically your focus no matter where you are on the lens. One quick turn and bang, that's in focus. So that will give you, even though you're at f4, that should give you focus from where you are to infinity basically. Right, this first shot, the rocks or the tor that I'm photographing in the foreground here have gone into silhouette, which is kind of what I wanted to happen. It's more about kind of the shapes, but it's with astrophotography, I always find this, you need something in the foreground, something as a focal point, not just the sky. So that's kind of my thinking. I just like the shapes of these rocks here against that sky. It just looks really nice. Obviously, focusing wise, I'm focused on my depth of field scale. So the rocks, even though I'm at f4, the rocks will be in focus, and obviously the sky as well. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with this. So the next shot I'm going to try is the same sort of composition, but I'm just going to give these foreground rocks a little blip of light with my head torch. I've got a little LED torch as well, but I find that's a bit too strong. So I'm going to give it a little blip with the light and see if that works. Well, who can resist a cliche? I know it's one of those shots that everybody kind of does, but it's hard to resist. So I'm going to get up on this rock now with my torch and strike a pose. See what you think of this. Well, unfortunately, the Milky Way has eluded me tonight. There's a lot of cloud build up at the moment. It's coming in from the west, I think, so it's built up quite a bit. So I haven't managed to get a shot of the Milky Way, or the core of the Milky Way. Anyway, I've got the sort of tail end of it, which I'm quite pleased with tonight. It's been pretty good. The skies are pretty clear. So I've got some nice shots. I hope you've enjoyed watching this one. It's getting a bit cold now, so I'm going to finish my brew and get in the sleeping bag and get a good night's kip. I've got my alarm set for it's 5:30 tomorrow, 5:30, 6 o'clock. So I'm going to get up and do a dawn shoot tomorrow as well. But for this video, this is the end tonight. So again, thanks for watching. I hope to see you on the next one, and bye for now.